Hello guys, LEGO Master Reviews here, and today I'll be showing you how to build every single member of the Thunderbolts from the recently released Thunderbolts trailer. Every single custom you see here is official LEGO parts and pieces, so without further ado, let's jump right on into this video. First up is Yelena Belova, who's kind of the main star of this trailer, and for her, I got the hair from Lloyd Garmadon, and that face is from Agatha Harkness from the Marvel CMF Series 2. I just think the eyeliner on there kind of resembles her look from the trailer. You can see one side is winking, the other side kind of has a more sinister smile. The torso is from Mordo from the modular Sanctum Sanctorum set, and then I just flipped the torso around though, and I added some black hands to the arms to kind of look like her gloves. And those legs are from the Carrot mascot from CMF Series 24, and I gave her a pistol as an accessory. And overall, I don't think it's perfect, but I do think the color scheme works quite well, and I'm pretty happy with this custom. Next up is Bucky, and while I'm not a huge fan of his look in Thunderbolts, I think this custom is very accurate still, especially using that hair and head combo from Aragorn from the Rivendell set. I think that definitely works amazing. And you can see that the other side has a more smiley expression, but I definitely think the more upset expression fits his look in the trailer. And you can see the torso is from Night Monkey or Stealth Suit Spider-Man, wherever you want to call him, from Spider-Man Far From Home. And the left arm is from Bucky from the Marvel CMF Series 1. And the other arm is from the Highwayman from CMF Series 17 with a black hand, and I gave him the legs from Black Widow, but you can also get him from Hawkeye and Falcon from the Avengers Tower. And I gave him this custom gun that he uses in the trailer, just using a pistol piece as well as a clip, and then a translucent orange stud, and then a black stud with a hole in it, and then another black stud in the front with a hole in it to kind of just make the whole color scheme of it. It's definitely not perfect or super accurate, but I think it definitely is something you can give to this custom to make it look a bit cooler. But overall, again, not a huge fan of his look in the Thunderbolts movie, but this custom I think turned out amazing. Next up is Red Guardian, and this minifigure was probably the hardest to make for me in this entire showcase. I just could not find any pieces that really worked, but I am pretty happy how this one turned out for the most part. You can see the head is from Hopper from the Stranger Things set, but it also comes in the official Red Guardian minifigure, which I do not have, which was part of the reason why this custom was so hard to make for me, but luckily I did have that head. The torso and arms are from the Rocket Polybag from the original Guardians of the Galaxy movie, but I flipped the torso around, and then I gave him some white hands just to kind of resemble like the bits of white on his suit. His gloves are not actually white in the movie, but still just add a little bit of white. I went ahead and did that. And then the legs are from Taserface from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. I just added like a lot of nice like strap detail and like little like knee bits, and like even the belt printing looks pretty nice on there. So definitely not perfect, but I'm still very happy how this custom turned out, especially for the pieces I had. Next up is Taskmaster, and for her I got the hood and head from the official Taskmaster minifigure from the Black Widow movie sets, and the head's definitely not perfect. It's a lot more skull-like in the trailer, but either way, I think it does work for the most part. And I gave her a sword holster as well as a sword, which she does have in the trailer. Then I got the torso from Black Widow, but I flipped it around and added the arms from General Zod from the Lego Batman movie CMF Series 2. And I put some black hands on there, and then the legs are from Crosshair from the Bad Batch. And overall, I think this minifigure and the custom just looks really great, other than that head just not being super accurate, but still, I'm really happy how this one looks. Next up is US Agent, and this minifigure is probably my favorite one I made in this showcase. I think he turned out great. I got the hair from Hawkeye from the Marvel CMF Series 2. The head is from Jode from Skeleton Crew, and there's also a second facial expression on here, which I don't think works as well, but it is there if you want to use it. The torso is from Druig from the Eternals, but I flipped the torso around, and I also added some dark red hands on those arms. And then the legs are from Ant-Man from Ant-Man and the Wasp, and I also got the shield piece from the Millennium Falcon. It's like kind of normally used for like a hollow table, but there's a stud on here and I put a dish piece over it, and it's definitely a great alternative since the normal Captain America shields don't really work. So overall, again, I really like how this one looked. There's not a lot of great pieces to make US Agents, and I think the ones I used are really perfect, and again, just super happy with this one. Next up is Ghost, and for her, I got the hair from Chani from the Lego Dune set. That head is from MJ from basically any more like recent Spider-Man sets. The torso is from Reva from the Kenobi show, and those arms are from Black Widow from the Avengers Tower, as well as like the recent Quinjet set and the Leviathan set, so more like modern day Black Widow minifigures you can get that from. The shield logo isn't super accurate, but I think the other details make up for it. Then I gave her a waist cape from Captain Rex. Lego has made quite a few waist capes, though it doesn't have to be from Captain Rex, but any waist cape in black will work. And then those legs are from Black Widow, specifically the Black Widow minifigure that's based off the comics. And then I gave her this little helmet piece as an accessory, just using a white head and a helmet to kind of resemble her mask. It's not perfect, but as an accessory, I think it works. And overall, definitely not the most exciting minifigure of the showcase, but I still think she turned out pretty good. And last but not least is Bob, who may or may not be Sentry, but all jokes aside, you can see that I got the hair from V from the BTS set. I do think that this hairpiece here, this hair mold at least, would have worked a little better, but sadly it does not come in a lighter color, so I had to end up using this one. But if this hairpiece came in that tan color, it would have been perfect. But I still think this hairpiece works quite well. It's like the Han Solo one in tan, basically. Then the head is from RM from the BTS set. I think that facial expression works pretty great. The back print on the head doesn't work at all because there's glasses. But I got the torso from Alan Grant from Jurassic Park, and I think that works really well. I like the little dirt marks and stuff, kind of resembling battle damage, which we do see him like getting shot at later in the trailer, so it does kind of work pretty well. Then those legs are from Ned Leeds, but you can also get them from like Harry Potter and Neville Longbottom. Basically any minifigure that has these legs, like with no printing, that can match the torso, will work great. So yeah, overall, I'm pretty happy with this minifigure. We don't actually see him in his suit at all. He's just in the scrubs, and I'm just very, very excited to see his character in this movie. I think there's a lot of potential with Sentry. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with this custom. There is some minifigures that actually have like printed scrubs on them, so those would definitely work better if you have that like nurse minifigure. But if you don't, this is definitely the best alternative in my opinion, and I think he turned out really great. But that's going to do it for my custom LEGO minifigure showcase for the Thunderbolts trailer. Overall, I am super excited for this movie, and I'll definitely be doing a full movie showcase when this movie comes out in May. But at that point, I really do hope that LEGO actually makes an official set for the movie. Just one set with all the Thunderbolts, or even multiple sets, would just be amazing. We'll just have to wait and see. But either way, I'll definitely be doing a full showcase no matter what. But let me know in the comments down below which custom here is your favorite, and how excited are you for the Thunderbolts movie. And thank you so much for watching this video. I truly do appreciate it, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Have an incredible day, and don't forget to drop a like and subscribe.